How's it going today, everybody, and welcome back to Shaner's Mechanic Life. Well, as you can see, I got my hands on probably what has been one of the most anticipated Milwaukee Packout releases in quite a few years. Seems like every social media platform I go on, there's just tons of traffic about this thing. People are searching higher and low, every tool store they can find. I picked up the Milwaukee Packout Rolling Toolbox Drawer, part number 48-22-8420. In this video, I'm going to go through the specs, show you what's included with it, what existing Milwaukee products will also work with this, as well as give you my opinion on things Milwaukee could possibly improve on the next generation of this. Well, let's get into it. It has got a 250-pound weight capacity. You can see I'm standing on it, virtually no flex. It's got Milwaukee's usual 9-inch all-terrain wheels. It's got a low-profile collapsible handle, which is quite easy to use. You just press a button, lower it down. And with it fully lowered, as you can see, it is flush with the top of the Packout. The overall exterior dimensions of the rolling drawer Packout is, from wheel to wheel, 24 inches. Overall height to the top of the Packout is about 19 3/4. And the overall depth back into the cabinet, which is basically the back of the wheels or the back of the handle, to the front of the Packout is right on 19 inches. It's got an easy to use one-hand opening mechanism. Basically put your fingers underneath the handle, pull down on the lock, and pull your drawer open. Now the interior drawer measurements are a little bit harder to measure due to the fact that you got cutouts for the wheels, drawer dividers, and just casting. For the height, I'm going to put my tape measure right to the bottom, and we're looking at 16 inches. For the width of the drawer, I'm going to kind of split the difference. I'm going to measure from this edge to this edge. It comes in at, call it 17 inches. And for the drawer depth, I'm going to measure from this edge, similar to what we did on the sides, all the way over to these edges, because that's what's going to be blocking our stuff. And it comes in at, I would call it, if we can get focus, about 12 1/4 inches. And overall, compared to the original Packout rolling toolbox, it sits about 4 inches higher. With this toolbox, Milwaukee went away from the drawer slides. And instead, they've got it rolling on rubberized plastic wheels. Which, when you think about it, gives it more weight capacity, because the drawer this size, you're going to be putting some heavy tools in the bottom. And with it being the bottom of the stack, generally, if you're going to be inside the building, you're going to have a nice flat level surface for it to roll onto, which could be problematic for job sites that are gravel, not level, stuff like that. And it rolls quite easy and easy to latch with one thumb. Now for the Packout customers that drive pickup trucks with tonneau covers and canopies, it will fit in underneath your tonneau cover or canopy, provided you don't have a big, thick 1-inch bed mat. Because this comes straight across from the box of the truck, not a whole lot of room, but it will fit. And for the Packout customers that drive small SUVs or minivans, it'll fit in the back easily with the back seat. But like this 2015 Terrain, if you got the rolling cargo cover, it won't fit over top of it. So if you want to keep everything secure and out of sight, it just sits a little bit too tall. The total weight with all the included attachments and drawer dividers comes in at 37.2 pounds. Included with a new Packout drawer unit comes with one tool tray, and some dividers. 2 large dividers and 6 small ones. 2 large dividers right front to back, like so. Pretty tight fittings. Get them started. Like that. And like that. And their smaller dividers can go in multiple different ways. Just your choice of what you want to use and how many you want to use. With everything installed, the bottom of your drawer could look like that, and your tool tray will fit right on top. There's a number of Milwaukee existing products that will also fit and work with the rolling drawer toolbox. For example, on the sides, you've got the side rails, like these new clip-on tool attachments. You can hang your batteries on there. Pretty much any of these small, narrow accessories. Now this Packout rail attachment will also fit, but don't expect to use any of the parts organizers on it, because if you try to hang it, it will actually rub on the wheel. So you can scrap that plan if you had it in your head. Now, existing products that'll work on the inside of the rolling drawer toolbox are, I'm sure we've all got some of these double tool trays with the handles that come with a lot of the boxes with flip up lid. It will fit right in along with the included toolbox or tool tray. Closes nice, doesn't rub. Now if you take out the tool tray and the small dividers, you may have noticed these holes on both sides of the drawer, as well as these holes on the large dividers. They are designed to fit with your external toolbox attachments. Like that. Like that. And so on. Works on both sides as well as the other side of the drawer. And if you remove the large dividers, which all the dividers are very tight fitting and hard to remove once you get them in there, you start with an empty drawer, and we've all got a bunch of the small organizers that we're looking to stack on or fit wherever we can put them. Now I figured if you have the compact organizer with the lid that folds down, you can fit 3 of them in with the lid down. Got some room to spare, as well as one of your low profile organizers, but they have to go in horizontal because they don't have a folding handle. I've seen people point out a few things, as well as things I've noticed that Milwaukee could improve on in future generations of this rolling drawer toolbox. These are them. Now it's got the side rails that are designed to work with the new side rail attachments, but this particular one will not work if you want to put an organizer on it. The wheels will actually rub. So maybe future generations either move the rails out or even redesign this, so all it needs to do is stick out maybe a 1/4 inch more. It wouldn't take much. Some people online have said it's a tipping hazard if you have it on the edge of your tailgate like this, a lot of weight in a drawer, and you open it up, it could possibly fall out and land on a small kid or a dog or something. Or even have the drawer pop out altogether if you get a little too rammy with it. But the design use for this is for the rollers to roll either on your tailgate or on the floor of your work spot. Like so. So maybe in future models, or even as a retrofit kit that could send out to people who have already bought it. Have a little bit of a tether that would fasten to the back of the drawer, to the back of the box, stopping the drawer from popping out under those unusual circumstances. One thing I noticed with this model as well is Milwaukee's gone away with the metal ring down at the bottom on the front and at the back for the guys that want to tie it down in the bed of their truck. Honestly, I'm pretty excited about this product. I'm looking forward to seeing what I can fit in it, how it holds up over the next 6 months or so. So I'm going to try to use it as much as possible and put out a good review for you. As well, let's see what other kind of modifications I can come up with to make it more versatile and more user-friendly for my particular application. Interested to see what other people think of the Milwaukee rolling drawer Packout. Leave a comment in the comment section. Well, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button, notification bell in the bottom right hand corner. That way you get notified when I get new videos coming out. Well, that's it for tonight, everybody. Have a good night and keep wrenching.